Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you are. This will be a grounding and energizing 30-minute practice. We'll start. 45. Yeah, 45. We'll go for 30. So make yourself comfortable. Rest your hands on your lap. Close your eyes. Drop into your breath. That's the best part. I'll start off with my personal favorite breathing technique and favorite way to start a practice, Kapalabhati breathing. So to start, take a little breath in, and then it's active exhale around the navel and below it, pumping in the low belly. The inhale will be pretty passive. So keep on going. Find a steady rhythm you can maintain. If you find yourself short of breath, stop the exercise. Take a full exhale, then only take a little breath in before you begin again. If you start with only a little breath in, it'll be much easier to manage. So exhale is active. Inhale is passive. Next exhale, totally empty the lungs, holding the breath. It will hold for less than 10 seconds. If you know the locks, you can incorporate the abdominal vacuum. The locks start with swallowing the saliva and placing the tongue behind the top teeth. Engage the abs a little bit and then take a breath in. Hold the breath, top of inhale. Another 10 seconds or so. And full exhalation. And we'll come forward into table pose and do a few rounds of cat and cow. So you can take a breath in, drawing the heart forwards. And as you exhale, round the back, look navel. Start the inhale there. Maybe you can feel the breath in the lower back, and then send the heart forward to a back bend. Exhale, look navel. And a few more at your own pace. And next exhale, sit towards your heels and walk the hands forward. Bow the head towards the floor and hang out in a variation of puppy dog. So you could bring the pelvis more over the knees as an option. Or you can sit back, you can play with it. Try to keep the tail heavy, lower back softening. Direct the opening through the chest and the shoulders, the lats. If the head is touching the floor, you can also try going onto the tips of the fingers, lifting the palms and forearms away from the ground. Try to keep the arms straight and work into your fullest range of motion. Strong core. 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift the head. Sit onto your heels in a toe squat. And then press the backs of the hands into each other, circling the wrist. Stretching the wrist out. And then bring the hands to the floor just in front of your knees a few inches. Shoulders over wrists. And as you exhale, lift your knees towards your shoulders. As you inhale, bring the knees back down. And feel free to play with bringing the hands closer and closer to the knees. Exhaling to lift, and then inhale, lower the knees. Do that a few more times. Next time the knees come up, push your hips up, and then move into ragdoll, holding on to opposite elbows. Let your torso sway from side to side. And we're looking for a new practice space to do these videos in because our monstera is too big. We can't do yoga anymore. The plant's gotten too big. And then walk the hands forward, downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk it out, bending one leg, straightening the other. And then on your next inhale, move into high plank. Exhale, low plank, and then back to high plank 3 times. So as you go into low plank, think of pushing off the toes. Reach back through the heels for high plank. And then come all the way down to the next one. And we'll rest in Sphinx pose, coming onto the forearms, relax the body, take the feet wide apart. And let's take a few deep breaths here. See if you can feel the belly expanding against the floor as you breathe in. And see if you can find a little bit of tone in the back of the legs, even with the feet resting on the ground. On your next exhale, lower the head. Bring the hands where the elbows were. Inhale, cobra pose or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Next exhale, bend your knees, look thumbs. Step or jump forward, half lift on the inhale. Exhale, fold, bowing head to knees. Inhale to standing, lift the arms overhead, look thumbs. Exhale, arms at sides, mountain pose. Inhale, lift the arms, look to thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, follow the nose to the belly button, totally empty. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, and breathe. Engage your core, look towards your belly button. We'll take about 3 more breaths. Try to really slow the breath down. Full exhalations. 1 more. Exhale to bend the knees, look thumbs. Inhale, jump, half lift. Exhale, fold head to knees, following through. Inhale, lift the arms, come all the way up. Exhale, mountain pose. Once more. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold forward, following the nose to the belly button. Half lift, inhale. Low plank, exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Take a breath. And explore the wavy dog, using your exhale to move into high plank, and then inhale to downward dog. Exhale to tuck the chin, that takes you into plank. Inhale, lift the chin, keep that as you flow into down dog. Tuck the chin to plank, and lift the chin to down dog. So stage 2, exhale, plank all the way into up dog. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, plank to up dog, grip with the fingertips. Inhale, down dog, and once more, moving with your breath. And then we'll meet in downward dog. Next exhale, bend the knees, look thumbs. Inhale, jump or step, half lift. Exhale, fold, bowing the head in. Inhale, lift the arms, come all the way up. And exhale, mountain pose. Bend your knees. Inhale to chair pose, Utkatasana, which means intensely awkward. Exhale, fold. Intensely awkward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, right foot forward. Warrior one, inhale. Lift the arms, look thumbs. Exhale, Chaturanga. Upward dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale, left foot forward. Warrior one, inhale, arms up. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And we'll hold for a few breaths. Engaging the core, try looking at your navel, strongly drawing the front ribs in. And exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, jump. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, chair pose. And exhale, standing tall. And once more, bending the knees. Inhale to chair. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, look up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Lift the arms up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one, arms up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. And then lower the knees to the floor, interlacing the fingers for Shavasana headstand. This can be modified by keeping the toes on the ground. Otherwise, come all the way up to headstand and try to hold still in the pose for the first 10 breaths or so. So if you're modifying, you can explore bending the knees out to the sides, keeping the head lifted off the floor. So it's more about strengthening the shoulders and moving them towards their fullest range of motion that you can comfortably bear weight in. So if you're in that modified form, keep pushing your hips back and then try lifting your right leg up on an inhale and lowering it down on the exhale. For those of you in headstand, lower one of your legs on an exhale. Inhale, bring it up, and then switch. And continue alternating. You can use this to stretch the hamstrings as well as the hip flexors. Engaging the glutes and quadriceps, working the legs in opposition. And then explore the wide-legged variation, taking the legs wide apart. So if you're in the modified form, think of bending the knees again and turning your hips out. You can even imagine going for a jog upside down if you're in headstand. Almost as good as real-life jogging, but not quite. Debatable though, hey? And then we'll sit back into child's pose. You can sit back towards your heels, go into the wide-legged form with the knees wide apart, toes touching, lengthening the inner thighs. A few more breaths. Now from that wide-legged child's pose, tuck the toes under and bring your hands just in front of your knees. Crow pose Bakasana. So it starts as a toe squat, rounding the back, lift the knees. Next stage, lift the feet up and bring the heels together, 5 breaths. Strong in the core. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And take a free breath in. On your exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, forward, half lift. Exhale, fold, head to knees. Inhale, chair pose, arms reaching up. Exhale, mountain pose. Hands to the waist, separate the feet hip width. With an inhale, loop the shoulders up and back, lift the chin. Exhale, fold and hook your big toes with peace fingers. Again, inhale to look up. Exhale, bend the arms and fold. Try to keep the legs straight. You could modify by lifting the heart halfway and working towards straight legs. And think of balancing the weight through the foot. There's a tendency to lean back into the heels in these straight-legged folds, so try to lean forward a little bit. Push down through the big toe and the balls of the feet. Exhaling, tuck the chin. Inhale to look up. Exhale, step on the palms of the hands, Padahastasana. Again, inhale, lift the chin, suck in the low belly, and fold on the exhale, or keep the heart lifted, your choice. Imagine trying to pull the hands out from underneath the feet. So this can have a way of activating the upper back. Next inhalation, look forwards. Exhale, hands to waist. Inhale to standing. Exhale to mountain. Extended side angle. So inhale, open the feet 4 to 5 feet apart and turn the right foot out, left toes in. Exhale, bend the right knee and take the hand outside of the heel, gazing to the top hand. Feel free to increase the distance between the feet and breathe. Steady gaze to the top thumb. Jaw relaxed, roof of the mouth relaxed. Full exhale to connect with the core. Inhale to come up to parallel feet. Exhale, left foot out, bend the knee. Other side. Try to touch outside the foot, and then press the leg out into the arm. Gazing at the top thumb. Inhale to come up. Parallel feet. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back, wide-legged fold. Inhale, pull through the arms, open the chest. Exhale, fold. And breathe. Shoulder blades are squeezing at the same time as we try to pull the arms apart. Next exhale, bend the knees a little. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, step to the front of the mat in mountain pose. Utthita Hasta, lifting the right leg, inhale, hook onto the right big toe. Knee can be bent or straight. And then breathe in the center. Think of pushing the big toe into the fingers. It can also be really helpful to use a strap around the foot or modify holding the knee. Next exhale, open to the right and look over the left shoulder. Engage the glutes to help keep that right hip level with the left hip. So the right sitting bone is heavy. Back to center on the inhale. Exhale, right foot to half lotus or pigeon position. You choose. And then fold forward. So if you're in pigeon, it helps to bend the standing leg more. If you're in lotus, you might be working with a straighter standing leg. Half lift on the inhale. Pause, exhale. Inhale to come up. And exhale, release the foot. Inhale, left side, gripping left big toe or knee. And we'll start with 5 in the center. Utthita Hasta Padangushtasana. So bring the left leg straight out. Morning flow things. 3 more breath in the middle. I know I'm messing with the automated program. Results are unpredictable. Exhale, open to the left. Gaze over the right shoulder, keeping that left sitting bone heavy. Inhaling, come back to center. Exhale, half lotus or pigeon with the left ankle over the right thigh. For lotus, you take the foot to the hip crease and try binding. Fold on the exhale. In either option, you could be bending the standing leg to get closer to the floor. Try tucking the chin. Go deep into the breath. Full exhales. Half lift on the inhale. Exhale, pause. Inhale to come up. Exhale, Samastitihi, mountain pose. And then going through a sun salute, inhale to lift the arms, look thumbs. Exhale, fold forwards. Half lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale through sitting. Purvottanasana. Exhale, hands back half a foot, aiming the fingers at the toes. Inhale, hips up. Root the heels with the legs together. 5 breath. Try releasing the head back. Strongly push into the index finger knuckle while squeezing the blades. And exhale, come down, vinyasa. Inhale, lift or step back to plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale through sitting. So we'll actually sit on the left heel and squat with the right leg. Exhale, twisting. Take your left arm outside of your right leg. And you could try a half or full bind, reaching for the right fingers or wrists, or simply hold whatever you can reach on the back of your pants. Turn the right chest open. If you'd like an extra challenge, really load up the squatting leg foot and try to lift your hips as you lean towards the front of the mat. Engage the glutes. Keeping the arm on the outside of the leg, release the bind. Option to go into half crow from there. Keeping your left arm outside the leg, your right arm outside of the leg. I mixed myself up there. So as you were, hands at the front of the mat. Pick up the right foot. Pick up the right foot and then bend the arms. Maybe lift the left leg. It's pretty challenging. Exhale, chaturanga. There we are. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, sitting. So left leg is squatting. Sit on your right heel. And as you exhale, twist right arm outside of your leg. And this is a modified Mrityasana D. So once you get comfortable in that pose, try leaning over your squatting leg and lifting the buttocks. Loading up the glute. See if I can keep it straight on this next side. So we'll look forward, take the hands past the front of the mat. There it is. Lift the hips. And then try to pick up your left foot like a crow. Next, bend the arms and try to pick up the right leg. Whoa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Navasana, boat pose. Inhale, jump through and lean back, 45 degrees. We'll do 3 repetitions. Arms forward, legs up, strong in the core. One more breath. Exhale, cross the shins, round the back. Inhale, lift whatever you can. Round 2 on the exhale, sitting back. Inhale, arms forward. And breathe. jaw soft. Exhale, cross shins. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sit back, round 3. Inhale, boat pose. Low boat on the exhale, tucking the chin. Inhale, high boat. And exhale, low boat. 3 more to go. Inhale to come up, and then cross the legs on the exhale. Inhale, vinyasa, lifter step. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, the down dog. Inhale, high plank. Right arm up to the sky, side plank on the exhale. So you can stay there, or make circles with your right hip, bending the knee. There's also the option to hook the big toe if you're feeling limber today. 3 more breaths. And then come back to center. Inhale. Left arm up. Exhale. And remember your options. You can hold side plank. There's the option to make circles with the top hip while keeping the rest of the body still. Or hook the big toe. 3 more breaths. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lower the knees, setting up for forearm stand. You can set up just in front of a wall, so your fingers are close to the wall, maybe 6 inches away from it or so. Feel free to readjust your mat. And it starts off like a dolphin pose, so forearms are parallel. Lift your hips, start to walk your toes into your elbows, and then swing your right leg up, rocking onto the tip of the left toe. Swing a little more to get some air time, and then try taking the right heel to the wall. Everything else stays off the wall. Squeeze the inner legs, squeeze the glutes. You can really use the heel against that wall for support. And then try with the other leg dominant. So next time you come back to dolphin, swing with the left leg. Maybe bringing that left heel to the wall. Helps to reach the right leg away from the wall a little bit. Not too much effort, but a little bit. And then squeeze the inner thighs. Eventually taking both feet off the wall. And when you're finished, go directly into camel pose. Legs parallel, hip width. Loop the shoulders up and back, take an inhalation. And then either hold the waist or catch the feet on the exhale. Focus on the lift of the heart mainly. Once there's a big lift and openness through the chest, the secondary action is pressing the hips forward a little. And with core strength, come all the way up. And vinyasa. Inhale, step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale through sitting for wheel or bridge 3 times. Set up with the feet hip width. Loop the shoulders into the floor on an inhalation. And then exhale, lift the hips. If you're going into wheel, slowly lift the heart and breathe. Exhaling, touch the head down. Inhale, come up to round 2. For those in bridge, you can try putting your feet together and lifting one leg up to the sky. And keeping that one leg up, lift and lower the hips. For those of you in wheel, that's already enough of a challenge. One more wheel push-up, and then one more round of wheel, holding for 5 breaths. If you're in bridge, you can alternate legs, lifting the other leg up. And then exhale all the way down. Come into windshield wipers. Taking the feet as wide as the mat. Let the knees go side to side. Opening into the hips. And then option to go into full shoulder stand, bringing the legs up to the sky. You can modify with your hips on the floor. Another modification is a supported bridge type of variation where there's a yoga block underneath the sacrum, and you can try to straighten the legs with the sacrum supported. And so that's the area around the back of the pant line, top of the buttocks for those of you modifying. Squeeze the legs together. For those of you in shoulder stand, exhale to plow pose. And if you're modifying on the block, you can simply hold that posture. Take the legs wide apart, whichever variation you're in. So it's like a wide-legged split on your back. For those of you in plow, try holding onto your big toes. 5 more breaths. If you have a block under your sacrum, no need to reach for the big toes. Just experiment with bringing the legs wide and engaging the glutes. For those of you in plow, you can roll up and then go into the seated variation of the posture for 5. For those of you on the yoga block, you can slowly come into bridge, remove the block and lay down, and then roll up into a seated position. So we'll take the legs wide apart.
Sorry, I was so confused there. I was like...
And I'm teaching 2 different poses. So now we're all in the wide-legged fold. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold, reaching the hands to the feet, or walk the hands forward to the floor, and breathe. And then inhale, slowly come up. Take your right foot to your inner left thigh for Janu Shirshasana. If you prefer to do bound half lotus, feel free. And then we'll fold over the straight leg, reaching for the foot with one or both hands. Inhale to look up, lift the ribs. Exhale, fold over the leg, and breathe. Engaging the core gently. Inhale to lift the heart, and exhale, switch sides. We'll take the left foot in, right leg out. Inhale to catch the right foot and look up. Exhale, fold forward for 5. And inhale, slowly come on up. Bring the legs together. Long exhale, lay down onto the back and take rest in Shavasana. Letting go of the body. And thank you so much for waking up, for those of you doing it live this morning. And thank you for practicing with us. We'll leave you to enjoy rest on your own. Nice work, you did it. It wasn't so bad, was it? Once you get moving, it's great. The hardest part is getting on the mat. So thank you for joining. Peace, everybody.